Good afternoon. As it was introduced, it's really hard to make a presentation after the lunch, but I'll try to entertain you as much as I can. My name is Michal Jarski. I'm the regional director for Forcepoint in Eastern Europe. My colleague Igor Urban is in the panel because I'm still not speaking Slovakian as good as he is able to do that. Some language packs will probably be uploaded later, but we'll work on it. The subject, as it was said, it's about data. It's all about data. There are a couple of things that the bad guys can do, but usually they aim at your data. They want to steal them, they want to destroy them, they want to get ransom from you. It's about data. And data do not exist just by themselves. They exist because your people are working with them, are accessing them, processing them. And what happens right now, and something that you are witnessing probably here, but almost everywhere in the world, the buzzword of digital transformation is basically meaning that we have data everywhere, not only in your own data center, but in different cloud applications, in different data centers, not owned by you, but you still need to control this data. You still need to control how they are coming there, how they are downloaded from there, how they are processed in those third parties. It's a big shift in the paradigm because it's changing the way you are managing the policies of exchanging information. And of course, the other thing which also happened recently because of pandemic, but not only because of pandemic, also the style of working in any company has changed. Working from anywhere, from any device, not only the one that you are managing, from any device. It can be phone, can be a personal computer. People are basically demanding this kind of way of working. Now, of course, it creates a lot of challenges. I heard just in the beginning, before I started the presentation, zero trust, another big buzzword. How you define it? Why we still see so many data leaks, so many data breaches? Because people's mind can be fooled so easily. That's why when we go to the illusion show, we see the guy pulling out the rabbit from the hat, and we believe it, right? Because this is how the mind is working. This is how the criminals are using their skills to manipulate the others. This image is really the zero trust. The two guys probably involved in some dirty business are exchanging goods versus money. They need to verify their identity. They need to verify the quality of the goods and, of course, the veracity of the money. This is exactly what we do with the information, maybe not in a criminal way, but we exchange information, we transact. Every time you receive an email, it's a transaction. Someone sends you an email, probably with some attachment. You have to verify the identity of the other guy. You have to click a link, and boom, something happens because you believe it's the real guy, while it is really someone who tries a criminal activity against you, against your organization. So if you want to protect data, you need to protect first the people. And one of the things, there's a lot of stuff that Forcepoint is doing. One of the important things that we do is focusing on providing safe environment for the user, for the person who is the weakest link. From the beginning of the IT security, everyone knew that the core and the weakest point is the wetware, the person behind the computer. So when we do the quiz, to differentiate what type of the website you see in front of you, in both cases, this is a CRN website. On one hand side is the one which is rendered on your browser. In the other, it's rendered on remote browser isolation. In the situation where the actual browser is working in the container, either on-prem or in the cloud, is able to basically render the website in exactly the same way like the user is used to interact with, but it's done remotely. So even if someone tries to attack the browser, attack your application, used to access most of the data and apps, it's attacking just this container. So in case of the attack against the browser, this is basically containerized and, again, one of the basic paradigms of security to compartmentalize security and compartmentalize areas. Of course, what you see here is a secure web gateway, but like a next generation secure web gateway, where you not only have the safe sites and known bad sites, but also the gray, uncategorized sites can be given to people without the risk that they do something wrong, that they make the mistake, which is costing you money. So this is exactly where the RBI, the remote browser isolation, kicks in. Another important element of this next generation secure web gateway is the DLP mechanism. Mechanism which is preventing people from unintentionally or intentionally leaking information while they are working with your data. Again, more than 80% of the data breaches by the Verizon report, yearly report, is caused by human error, human mistake. This is where DLP comes in the game and is able to catch in this transaction which is happening and prevent person to leak the information which shouldn't be going out. Another important element is the content disarmament and deconstruction. So if you download anything from the internet, and again, the major vector of attack is the attachment, is the file that someone is downloading. And here we are able to disarm this file, make sure that there is absolutely no malware. It's not a detection mechanism. It's a zero trust approach where we assume the file is contaminated. We're extracting just the content which should be visible to the user. We render this document. We recreate this document again, make it easy to access, easy to work with, but without any potential risk inside. The zero trust information exchange is based on two directions. It's both download, but also exporting information. Some people try to exfiltrate data from your organizations using the techniques called steganography, so adding information to pictures, adding information to video files, inflating the documents and attaching the real information they want to exfiltrate to these documents. CDR is able to get rid of this extra info because, again, as we do, first, we take the document, we extract the information which is visible to the user, the information that they should be processing. Then we verify, we match it against the DLP rules, and we rebuild the document from scratch. We create this doc, we create this Excel, we create this PDF, we create this PowerPoint, we create this AutoCAD. There are a plethora of formats that we are serving. Anyhow, the end result is a clean document, safe to use, safe to edit, safe to interact with, no place for the human mistake. The mission of Data Security 23, so this DLP component, is how to make sure that people can work without disturbance, moving away from policing them, moving away from punishing them, to more like coaching them and making sure that they can work in a safe environment. At the same time, not overloading administrators with additional work. There is a long cycle that you have to go through with the DLP, but if the DLP is properly prepared with the right tools, not only based on simple phrases, regular expressions, but really matching the even unstructured data, and this is what you find in Forcepoint, we're able to identify the correct meaning of the information. Again, we do it both on-prem, but also the next generation thing, which we call Forcepoint 1, is the implementation of the SASE concept, where we have a lot of components integrated in one platform, where you have not only secure web gateway, but also CASB, so the cloud access security broker, and zero trust network access, combined together with threat prevention and data security. Thank you so much. My time is up, but we are here for the whole day. Igor will be in the panel, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Michal.